Hey, congratulations, Dennis Yu here. You're getting this video because we're about to come out on site and film at your location. One of our young adults who's going to watch this video here showing how to prepare before you go on a client shoot is going to come out. They're not a professional videographer. They're not trying to create a TV commercial. They're not trying to replace or replicate the things that you already have that show, you know, the sort of typical advertising sorts of components. We're doing this specifically so that you can rank in Google search and so that you can demonstrate who you really are, so that when people are looking for a plumber in Austin, Texas, or looking for a chiropractor in San Diego, they're going to see all these things that will convince them that you have expertise, authority, trust, and that calling you over calling all the other people they could call is a much better choice. We know that Google honors something they call EEAT, experience, expertise, authority, trust. And the only way to capture that is by being there on site, capturing the day in the life kinds of moments as you're going about your day, as you're training your people, as you're meeting customers, as you're meeting other people in the community. We want to capture those on cell phone, realistic type video like you're seeing right here, because it's those authentic moments that are going to shine through. And when people are making a decision on who they want to do their roof or fix their air conditioning unit, they're going to look at little snippets like this. This combined with existing reviews and pictures that your technicians take that are tied into ServiceTitan or your CRM or other things are going to combine to show that potential client what's it really like doing business with you. And so that young adult is going to come in and try to capture this from all different angles. Now, what do you need to be thinking about? Think about if you were to invite maybe an apprentice to ride along with you for the day. What would that experience be like? What kinds of things are you thinking about? What kinds of things demonstrate that you are a good roofer or a landscaper or whatnot, right? What are the things you're looking for to determine, you know, just a day in their life, what would they want to see? What would a potential customer want to know about what it's actually like? And all of this is to build this kind of connection to make it feel like they already know you, so that it's a trusted recommendation from a friend versus it's a search in Google's results and you're picking from a whole list of who do I want to choose as an emergency plumber, right? That's what we're trying to capture. That's what the young adult is trying to get. So don't worry about perfect hair. Don't worry about a script. Don't worry about trying to say exactly the right things. Don't worry if you're not trained to be on video, because what we're going to do is just follow you around. And they're also going to come equipped with a list of questions that they want to be able to ask. And if you want to know what those questions are, do a search for your main keyword. Could be emergency plumber, Houston, Texas, right? Whatever it is that you do, and the city name. And when you do that search, you'll see regular ads and Google Map listings, and then below an area where it says people also ask. So those questions like, how much does an emergency plumber cost? And can I become a plumber? And what's a residential versus commercial plumber? And how much does it cost to fix a broken toilet? And what's a snaker? And there's all these sorts of related questions when you do a search pretending you're a customer that come up. We're going to also try to capture those questions. So it's not like you have to be some on-camera perfect personality saying everything. Remember, we're just capturing little snippets, little 1-minute videos, and we're going to slice those things together, combine them with a lot of B-roll, which is pictures and videos that your customers have gathered, technicians have gathered. Our team is going to do all of that editing, all that processing, and put that across your social medias, your Google Business Profile, your website, guest websites, like other plumbers that are in our network, other people in your city, because we want to establish that level of trust. And because you're part of our network, we're welcoming you to the family so that we can exchange links in a completely legitimate way, not a link trading, link selling kind of way, but to show Google we truly have real experience, we have real relationships, we have real people that we're doing work with, not AI generated stuff, not stuff that some VA in some other countries like generating on 10 tips on how to fix an emergency, whatever, right? That's not what we're looking for. When there's more and more AI content, it's more important to be able to have those real experiences and those real relationships. So I hope you're excited. One of our guys should be reaching out to you, if not already, to plan that time where we're going to spend probably half a day, maybe even up to a full day together, Usually we like to spend half an hour to an hour just kind of in the beginning getting a lay of the land on what we're going to do for the day, where we're going to go. Maybe you've lined up some customers, maybe there's some of your team members and technicians you want to bring together. Film for an hour or two, break, take a meal. We love to get lunch, usually with a place in town that you like. That way we can capture video along the way. So these young adults know, capture video the whole time, because all of it gets uploaded to the Google Drive and whatnot, and we can reuse all that kind of content. If you want to help us out, if you haven't already, put together a folder in that Google Drive, or you've uploaded it through our system that has all these pictures and videos and whatnot for us to be able to use. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Probably take 4 to 6 hours in total. Then from there, as you'll see in another video, it usually takes us 3 or 4 weeks to be able to process all of these, and you'll start to see these go through the content factory process, being turned into blog posts, enhancing location service pages, being guest posts, being social snippets, being YouTube videos, all these other components that we're then able to optimize, link together the right way, run $1 a day on, optimize, help your PPC convert better, help your social media convert better, because all these other intermediate touches to demonstrate your reputation relationships are in place. So I'm excited. I know that was a lot there. If you want to see what the young adults are actually going to do and see their training, we have a link to that as well. If you want to know how the content factory works and how we use all these different videos and turn them into derivative assets, that's another link. If you want to know how we record and capture 1-minute videos, and sometimes it's horizontal, sometimes it's vertical, sometimes it's 30 seconds, sometimes it's 3 minutes, you can learn how to do that as well. But I'm glad you're a part of this, and let us know if you have any questions on how this process works.